Hello Football Daily and welcome back to Transfer Talk. We are halfway through January now and getting to the business end of the window, so unsurprisingly there are endless rumours about players switching clubs this month. Remember, if you have any hot leads or inside gossip, you can tweet me at Mike McCubb or the Football Daily account with the hashtag TransferTalk. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so with notifications on so you never miss another FD video. Let's go. Having seen off interest in star striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, it appears Arsenal have another challenge on their hands after the news Atletico Madrid have made Alexandre Lacazette one of their top transfer targets. The Spanish side are in desperate need of a striker, having managed just 22 goals so far in La Liga this season, the 13th worst record in the division. Only Alvaro Morata has scored more than 3 goals this season for Los Rojiblancos, with £113 million signing João Felix only contributing 2 goals and an assist so far. This malaise in front of goal has prompted a number of Europe's top strikers to be linked with moves to Atleti. Paco Alcacer may yet end his time on the Dortmund bench with a move to Spain, while PSG's Edinson Cavani appears set on a return to La Liga after 6.5 prolific years in France. But now Lacazette's name has been thrown into contention, with Marca and the Daily Mail reporting the Frenchman will be their next target should a move for Cavani collapse. The Uruguayan's huge weekly base salary of over €350,000 could prove difficult for the already stretched Spanish side, while there is reluctance from PSG to let their record goalscorer go. But rumours have emerged that Lacazette is growing tired of life at Arsenal, who haven't tasted Champions League football since the 2016-17 season. It wouldn't be the first time Atletico have inquired about his availability, having been impressed by a consistent return that has seen him score over 100 league goals in the past 6 seasons in England and France. But while Cavani could arrive on a free, Lacazette has a contract running until the summer of 2022. So the Gunners would expect a serious transfer fee for any move to happen. This is where French flop Thomas Lemar could become relevant, with Marca reporting Diego Simeone is ready to offer the £63 million winger as part of the deal. Arsenal came very close to signing the former Monaco man 2 summers ago, a fact Lemar may regret after a disastrous period in Spain that has seen him fail to score or assist this season. While everything depends on the Cavani deal, Lacazette's time in London could be numbered. But Gunners fans, can you see this swap happening? And if so, is Arteta the man to breathe life back into Lemar? Let us know in the comments. One of the more surprising stories to emerge this week is the news that Arsenal are set to move for Manchester City centre-back John Stones. Mikel Arteta has made no secret of his desire to refresh the Gunners' defence, with David Luiz, Socrates and Mustafi regularly coming under fire this season. And it appears he has turned his attention to England international Stones. The Sky Blues defender has become a divisive figure since his £50 million switch from Everton back in the summer of 2016. While he formed a formidable partnership with Aymeric Laporte last season and is still a first-team regular when fit, some still believe that he hasn't fulfilled his potential at the Etihad. In his 3 full seasons at the club, injuries have meant he has never reached 30 games in a single campaign, while a number of high-profile mistakes for both City and England have called his reliability in for questioning. This, coupled with the fact that Laporte has very much been the main man since joining, and Guardiola's willingness to play either Rodri or Fernandinho at the back, means that Stones' position in the City starting 11 is perhaps not as certain as it once was. And it is this slight uncertainty that Arteta is keen to capitalise on. The two share the same agent and have a solid working relationship from the Spaniard's time as assistant coach in Manchester. Plus, with the Euros coming up, Stones is reportedly keen to keep his game time high, with a loan move away from the club a credible option. A major stumbling block to the move would be Manchester City's backlog of defensive injuries. The situation has been so desperate at times that Rodri and Fernandinho have turned out at centre-back together, while 19-year-old Eric Garcia has been fast-tracked into the first-team squad. The idea of losing one of their 3 certified centre-halves will not sit well with Guardiola. Should a move happen, it will certainly only be a loan, but regardless, it would be quite the signing for the Gunners. Yesterday on Football Daily, we brought you the latest on Christian Eriksen's impending departure from Tottenham Hotspur. And so today we are looking at who will potentially be arriving in North London, starting with AC Milan striker Christoph Piontek. Spurs were rocked by the news Harry Kane will be out until April after going under the knife, leaving the team without a recognised out-and-out striker. and unsurprisingly, it has left the scouting department scrambling around Europe to find a suitable replacement. Piontek has emerged at the top of their list. The forward is reportedly available, having seen the goals dry up after an incredible start to life in Serie A last season. Having signed for Genoa at the beginning of the 2018-19 campaign, Piontek quickly caught everyone's attention with 13 goals in 19 league games. Milan wasted no time in pursuing the Polish international, spending £34 million to bring him in last January. 9 goals for the remainder of the season was an excellent return, but this season he has found the net just 4 times. Despite an XG of 7.5 and 3.6 shots per 90, up on the year before, Piontek has become a scapegoat in what are testing times for the red side of Milan. The return of Zlatan Ibrahimovic has done little to strengthen his position in the team either, and it now appears he has been shown the exit door. The Rossoneri are keen to recoup most of the fee they spent on the player, but like any dealing with Daniel Levy, Tottenham are looking to grab a bargain. While Sky are reporting no fee has been agreed, other outlets are claiming that a price in the region of £28 million, including add-ons, has been settled on. At just 24 years old, Piontek would still make a great long-term investment, and with 5 goals in 10 appearances for Poland, he certainly has international pedigree too. But Spurs fans, is Piontek the ideal backup for Kane? Let us know your thoughts below. And should a move for Christoph Piontek fall through, then Tottenham could turn to a familiar face in Fernando Llorente. Released by Spurs at the end of last season, the 34-year-old Spaniard has swapped sitting on the bench in North London to sitting on the bench in southern Italy, as he struggles for game time in Napoli. Just 3 starts and 12 substitute appearances have produced 3 goals and 1 assist for Llorente, who scored 13 in 66 appearances playing back up to Kane. While not prolific, he was a popular figure at Spurs, thanks in part to important strikes like against Chelsea in the League Cup and the notorious hit goal in the epic Manchester City Champions League quarter-final. And now Sky Sports are reporting that he has been offered to Tottenham by the Italian club on a short-term deal. Although integrating into the team would be no issue at all, it hardly screams ambition for a club pushing for a Champions League spot. Another player linked with Tottenham is Crystal Palace flop Christian Benteke. Reports have emerged that his agent has been in contact with the Lilywhites as he looks to reignite a flailing career that has seen him score 4 goals since the end of the 2016-17 season. However, it looks like Aston Villa may be a more suitable location for a player who has yet to find the net this season. But at least Spurs now have something to show for their efforts this window. Gedson Fernandes' transfer from Benfica has now been confirmed. And finally, we leave North London with the news Che Adams' Premier League journey could be on hold. Leeds United manager Marcelo Bielsa is reportedly very keen on bringing the Southampton forward back to the Championship, having seen Arsenal recall loanee Eddie Nketiah from the club. Adams has had a rough start to life in the Premier League. Since joining in the summer from Birmingham for £15 million, he has failed to find the net at all this season. Bielsa's side looks set to finally end their 15-year absence from England's top tier, having spent much of the season jostling with West Brom for top spot in the Championship. And Adams is no stranger to scoring in the division, netting 22 times last year for Birmingham before sealing his big move away. However, this could be a transfer that goes right to the wire. While Leeds have reportedly offered £1 million for a 6-month loan deal with a £10 million option to buy at the end of the campaign, Saints boss Ralph Hasenhüttl has been defiant about letting his new man go. After his recent victory over Leicester, the Austrian said he couldn't consider letting Adams leave due to a lack of forwards at his club. Team Talk have reported that Leeds have given the Saints until the end of the week to consider their offer before they move to other targets, one being Watford forward Andre Gray. Adams apparently wants the move, and players often get their way. Should it happen, the Englishman will be hoping he is better prepared for the Premier League in 6 months' time. But Southampton fans, should Adams stick with you, or is it time to let him go? Let us know in the comments. So that's all we have time for on this week's Transfer Talk. If you enjoyed this, why not head over to EFD, where we did a European edition yesterday. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time.